Raja Kapso Sola Jokwetri, Sudogendi Namba Samana, Tashi de Lake, Simply Tamche Jeton, the Nijet Roma, Jokaji Jotani, Musinyami, Jamdanaro, Tashi de Lake.
All the Dhamma friends and the Sangha around the world, Dashidelek, thank you for joining. And the White Tara practice, we are going to practice a White Tara and also the supplication to Tara for protection for the benefit of all sentient beings. So thank you for joining for that.
Somebody, Mativa me Pechian, Yom Roma, Jote, Semti Kuna, Determadi. Same the unity jetty room Tapoyagari, same the yam de yore, same thing Tamir de Ategre.
So there's this in the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection by Chigden Sumgun. There's this one verse which I haven't. Oh, thank you. Which is
One
second. So the first one, it says, Noble Goddess Mother Tara, you dwell in the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestows happiness on all sentient beings, please protect me from all fears. So this verse by Chigden Sumgun. And so Tara is the one who protects all beings, because all beings have a mind. And whoever has a mind, therefore, is always inseparable from Tara. She's actually always with sentient beings because she's with their minds.
Billy, this camera's not sure for us. Okay.
We will start with opening prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 1. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Okay. Arayatara.
Arayatara text, page 1.
Namo Sanje Juzo Gung Jom De Ma Danjo Jam Je Sanjo Sanje Do Namo Sanje Juzo Gung Jom De Ma Danjo Jam Sanjo Sanje Do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Mama
Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Sarva dharma sova vajana rajana dharma dharja pama bolo panjara
Go to the handout, the praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Amid she whose space combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, waterborne and hand adorned, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, action triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, own desire, direction, and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the All-Lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tret and pet sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to Re, very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3-jeweled mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid-wreath ablaze like aeon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter Hong, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with Hong and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with C letter, all the shape and syllable Hong. 5-foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandala, and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pit, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating powers by the set of 3 natures, destroy hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses, supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantra, and prostrations thus are 21. The benefits of the 21 Taras praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon rising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower one. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. We go back to page 39 in the White Tara Sadhana. We go to the Burning Afflictions text, page 1, page 2. The vase is a self-born, vast palace inside which appears the deity supremely clear, like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase. Top of page 3. The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase nectar. I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly. From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the 3 jewels and the deities of the Mandala.
Ana Tenzin Sajen Jim Da De Ren Ye Dong Gong Mei Gui Din Dan Che Jie Nian Ben Zang Ge Yan Zai Nam Mo Sa Sa Ran Jia Den Ba Dan Ana Tenzin Sajen Jim Da De Ren Ye Dong Gong Mei Gui Din Dan Che Jie
Page 7. Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite host of three roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi. Page 8. Hong, demons of the body, illnesses, evil spirits who steal our lives, those who cause obstacles to lifespan, manipulate our radiance, and take away the emblems of our souls. Inborn demon of death, yamas, mamos, gods, demons, kingly spirits, and demoness, all those with deadly grudges who come for our resources, bodies, and lives, and all karmic creditors who come to collect their debts. Take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm. Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes, arising as the yidam. My fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts. We go to page 12.
Benza Injala, Benza Benza Bon, Don Johnson, Ike Zentrawaye, Redo Sao Sekwardur.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sawa Dada Gada Ade Dana Ade Dada Sawa Bam Avarana Bamengura Yazowa Wan Dare Du Dare Dare Zowa Umenda Da Sawa Naranga Gada Hedo Hoimbe Dare Du Dare Dare Zowa Patsa Patsa Sawa Tedanga Hedon Be On Dare Du Dare Dare Zowa Diriyanga de do be on dare de dare dare so on zenda zawa nanga de do be on dare de dare dare so on de zawa asaranga de do be on dare de dare dare so da zawa saranga Ana jene da la ye chene dagba ye dejen dagere.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offered him ablution. Just so I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
One sawa da danga da abe kenga da sama jere ye jare ko son tong chola yama tema menga ya dak so go son de janse same jabje gode.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors veils of self and other, I make this bathing offering with the purest water. I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
One savada gada kaya beshodana yezo tashi bembe yayena nanda jarve la soyo chene sendo rangende nyendo dramana barjan.
Hong, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om dare du dare dare sova om sava tatang abe kenga de samaya yere ye Jam so ba me be Tenzin ha din zhi jie jia yi xi jie de jian ge na xie be mo de ge me de ge bo zhe me da da ba ma jie ga ya me jin da lun a yi san jie ba qia zhe ba da jie jie.
Bottom of page 16. Hum, ablution water is endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om dare du dare dare so Om arya dare samaya manu bala Aya dare deno ba de tande do me ba sade gayo me ba sade jayo me ba Anara do me ba sawa sade manda yansa sawa karma sada me sada yayan karo Banga vate ayadare mame menza ayadare bava ma samaya sado ome sava tatanga abe kenga de samaya yere ye o nyamo de le zende le nyame goya de le kya nyen zenda de le ba Kuntuzangpo Delay.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama la la de pa je ga dan gu ben de sho la jen go zang bo de la de che dan le jo ran ja ve ga don za me long da wa da se na ye da je den ga nya ye ye ngan de do de mo de ya ra ga ne ye 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 o sa wa de cha me ya ne re go so so do be ye yin ye cha do la me ya na ne sa wa zhe be ye ye za kan san la ye ne na ne don sa ye yin an de do ma da re do je de ga da ba ye ge do ge ne jing de sen ye dong ba la ga da ma da me ya me dong sa le zhe jian ge re de rik ben yin bo ju yo ye.
Bottom of page 18. Hong, listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure 6 samsaric states are the abodes of 6 pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Sona yen de jian zi ye de yin ye la san zi lu da ba de jia da we jie ge we nin so le zhe yen ye de dong da qiu jie bei ye jie qi la san zi lu zhou ne zhou we la yan de la ba da la ra de ge ken ge dang ba yun de ge Yen dong la ya san san lo ji mi xie ra me yo ji jie ge de jie luan jiu zo ge ren e zo do jie dang ge jia jie ro be la jie zhe zhe be ge la san san lo sa sa e ba dan jie la xian de gen jie zhan ye jie lim de ba ye nan gun de Cho de de be san sa lo jian ne jian so jie nan jie da dan ta ye sim kar wa ni son jie le zhe da be ne se dan de zo.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas. To the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expression of compassion's skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all the universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity. Hong, in this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms into wisdom nectar to empty samsara from its very depths. Fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Kaya wakatse sarva abegenza oma Page 40.
Go to page 42. Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection, to you, Amitayus, I prostrate.
Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Ayanjana Sambhana Siddha Tanzo Ranzaya Tatangata Harde Samya Sambuddhaya Peyada Om Peye Peye Mahape Aparamada Peye Aparamada Penjana Sambharobhate Sarva Sankara Pare Kede Dharmadan Gangana Samungada Sob Bikede Mahanaya Paravaraya Sova Amarana Zavendaya So Amarana Zavendaya Sova Amarana Zavendaya So Amarana Zavendaya Sova Amarana Zavendaya So Daya So Amarana Zavendaya So Amarana Zavendaya So Jimba Dongxian Zhe Songwa Dang Zoba Gongxian Zhenzhe Zomba Dang Nyambaran Joxian Nelo Dojo Be Taxie Dejiang Tengde Dele Yu.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. Go to the bottom of page 38.
Jengaraja Lazo Tanje Togane Yishije Ezra Songre Jembe Dagbo Linge Bakshatan Mime Gadake Yingsa Jangwa.
From the hearts of the Mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Tenzin Pumbu Bushin La Shira Yishi Me Barde Jinda Nyum Pacha Sen Dana Jenga Mubada Nimi Sima Mi Beme Dana Ranzong Yishi Me Danzin Seme Dokpa Se Dong La Seksa Se Se Gong Sa me ba ye san je be me lun zhe qu jie ge ran yang ye ye de na ngo.
Page 39. Hung, in the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the woodpile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt, and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Benzar Sado Samaya Manabalaya Benzar Sado Deno Ditanda Do Member was the Gayo Member was the Jayo Member was.
We go back to page 41 of the White Tara Sadhana. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it, but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect, and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Ayadare Denoba, the Random member, Sadakayo member, Subijayo member, Anarando member, Savasada Mandaya, Savakama, Sudan Goro, Ha Ho, Banga Vati, Ayadare, Mamenza, Ayat, Hozamaya, Zando, Ayadare, Samaya, Manabala, Ayadare, Denoba, the Random member, Subagayo member, Subijayo member, Anarando member, Savasada Maboyaza, Savakama, Sadam, Sadan Goro, Ha Ho, Bangavate, Ayadare, Mamenza, Ayadare, Baba, Sadu, Ayadare, Samaya, Manabala, Ayadare, Denoba, the Random member, Sadagayo member, Sebejayo member, Anarando member, Savasada Maboyaza, Savakama, Sudan Goro, Ha Ho, Bangavate, Ayadare, Mame, Ayadare, Baba, Mazamaya, Sadu, Majo, Samadana, Dalo Munga, Wangana, Nomba Ganji, Zunzula, Murder, Damba, Korva Seda Yoneja, Neme Zeda Wanzo, Jonale, Sarda Zo, Zemo Wanjada, Lama Chubeng Erdada, Lama
Go to page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainments of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger, be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose, without exception, be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely Mandala, from the exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of your mother who holds the Nupala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be shown. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes an auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune, page 63 in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness. And pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayus grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in Potala pure land of perfect compassion, even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chanrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in day watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga city bestow all accomplishing wisdom, in the Agnin Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grant Dharma, not to wisdom city, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Indemnated Uddiyana, Sogyal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mind, mantra guru who's all phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Of peace and wrath grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites gather infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts in 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Hri in Vaishravanas, Abao dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats, of those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. Gods, ghost, spirits, wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, free worlds, gods and humans well. Bring them here as good fortune, look Papa's body fortune, Zamboling's holy dharma, Balancho's fortune and wealth, Ramen Yen's longevity, being's life, strength, and merit, of all lands grant their fortune, religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealthy army of King Gesar, the courage of Ugarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, fruitful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune come, like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern, long life fortune, please come Here like rain falling from above, up a long life fortune come. Like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune come. Fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons, roar. Fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands. Om Kristan Vajradaki, Nehi bring life's fortune, pacify, ease these demons' hindrances. Southern jewel Daki, Nehi bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western lotus Daki, Nehi summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Daki, Nehi bring the foreign light and acts, annihilate, hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city. Grant endless treasure, city. Grant wealth and merit, city. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished continuously. Sarva Siddhi Alala Ho. Om Ahom. 3 Kayas, Lama, deity of longevity, Dakiti Savudhyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power over Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive, open space of awe. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a space of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. The World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrizik, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled.
Kuntuzangpo
Turn to page 40 in the blue prayer book. The prayer to Kuntuzangpo. Ho, everything appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana has a single ground. yet 2 paths and 2 fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the 3 realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the 3 realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the 5 desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the 5 poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the 5 wisdoms. From the ripening of these 5 wisdoms, the 5 original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the 5 wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus, the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded, because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and causes of going astray. From the delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering, there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of you going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing awareness means unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachment neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting. And you will be born in the jealous God realms, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease. Then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to the Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake or when the earth rumbles, at the solstice or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will gradually be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment.
Yellow book, long life prayer.
Long Life Prayers, page 22, in the Yellow Prayer Book.
Thank you. Dankeschön. Sivasipa. Come on.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Stay safe and be well, and please join us next weekend for the He Vajra Empowerment and Teachings of Popa. Please join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's Dharma talks and the meditation practice. Thank you so much. Stay safe.